Hello and welcome to a nail-biting build-up with your host, me, Will Lawrence. On this show I'll be previewing and reviewing the Premier League and Champions League, as well as giving my views on England. So tune in each week to get in the know about football. So today we'll be talking England and England for the 2014 World Cup. I'm firstly going to state my lineup, Denny's going to state his, and we'll just debate a few players in key positions. So for me, I'm going with the 4-3-3 formation. Within goal, Joe Hart. My right back will be Glenn Johnson. Centre halves, Gary Cahill, Phil Jagielka, and Ashley Cole at left back. A midfield three of Michael Carrick, Jack Wilshere, and Steven Gerrard. And then my front three of Theo Walcott, Wayne Rooney, and Adam Lallana. Denny, what's your team?
Well, my team, first and foremost, I would line up with the 4-2-3-1. I'd line up with right back, I'd have Kyle Walker. Centre backs, I'd have JT if he comes out of retirement. If he doesn't, then it'll have to be Cahill and Chris Smalling. At left back will be Ashley Cole. In goal, of course, will be Joe Hart. In central midfield, it will be Jordan Henderson if he keeps up his form. If not, it will be Michael Carrick alongside Jack Wilshere. On the right, it will be Walcott. On the left, it will be Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain if he gets game time at Arsenal, and if not, it will probably be Adam Lallana. Up front, we'd have Sturridge, and he'd be supported by Rooney, who'd be playing in behind.
Okay, so gone for a different formation. For me, the main issue is you can't play 4-4-2 or even what resembles a 4-4-2 in international football. I think with Rooney, he wants to play as a second striker and not as a number 10. So I think this is our main issue. We can't get possession against the top teams. So I feel that a midfield three of Carrick, Gerrard and Wilshere will keep the ball much better, and then with the skill of Lallana, he can even come in, offer more possession. Theo Walcott does this very well for Arsenal, playing on the right. Can also act in possession play. We can even get width from Glenn Johnson, who I think is a more solid option than Kyle Walker, and Ashley Cole coming up the wings. So I feel that this three-man midfield, if Walcott, who can play as a striker, can support Rooney, and Lallana, who often plays as number 10 for his club Southampton, can also support Rooney, I don't think we will lack goals. And I think that in order to be able to compete with teams like Spain, Brazil and Germany, who otherwise would absolutely dominate us with possession and give us no chance of getting a win, I think we have to go with the three-man midfield. Rooney's our best player, he has to stay up front. Unless Sturridge would want to play on the left side, then I think he's got to be on the bench and be used as an impact sub. Denny?
Okay, a couple of things I want to put on there. First of all, you say Rooney's our best player and he should be playing up front. I personally think our best player should be on the ball as much as possible. For this to happen, I think Rooney should be dropped deeper into midfield. He works very hard as a midfielder. He's played in a 4-4-2 as a central midfielder for Manchester United before. So I think playing as a sort of number 10, with the striker,
really needs to get the word in, make sure Rooney.
Well, he does definitely. He definitely needs to do that. He definitely needs to do that. Well, we should definitely be playing with a three-man midfield. Don't get me wrong. But I think Rooney should be the withdrawn man simply because he's more talented. He can, and also I think when you play Rooney up front in the zone, you lack a focal point. You also lack pace in behind, and I think that we will need to stretch the opposition if we're playing. If we're playing international football, regardless, I think you lack that ability on the counter-attack. Albeit you have Walcott, you have a lot of pace on the right. I think that you lack two people to go up there, and I think Walcott will be isolated on the counter-attack. So I think that pace needs to be alongside Theo Walcott. And I also, there are a couple of things I wanted to pick up, as I said, and another one of those things was the fact that you selected Glenn Johnson at right back. I personally disagree. I think Kyle Walker offers more. I know he was obviously a part of this 6-0 demolition recently at the weekend, but I still think that he offers more, certainly going forward, than Glenn Johnson as an attacking force, simply because of his pace. And I think as an overlap with Theo Walcott, I think that could be really, really effective.